Former Home Minister P. Chidambaram, let's cross live.
It is therefore fair to expect that all the above objectives will be achieved by the end of today. It is fair to expect that beginning Monday, January 2nd, 2017, all restrictions on money imposed on November 8 will be removed and the people will be able to withdraw the money in their bank accounts. It is fair to expect that there will be no queues outside bank branches and ATMs. It is fair to expect that all ATMs will be open round the clock and fully stocked with currency notes. It is fair to expect that the bank branch will pay out the money written on the check and not direct the drawer to write another check for a smaller amount. I wish I could hold out assurances on these matters, but none of us on the opposition can, because the government has dubbed all of us in the opposition as supporters of black money holders and tax evaders. Therefore, the only person who can assure the people on these matters is the Honorable Prime Minister, and I would urge him to do so. When the Prime Minister addresses the nation tomorrow or on any other day, the people expect that he will make a categorical announcement that all restrictions on money have been ended. When I addressed the media on November 9, I had said that if the objectives are to unearth and stamp out black money and put an end to corruption, the Congress party would fully support the objectives. However, I had cautioned that none of the stated objectives is likely to be served through demonetization. Events of the last 50 days have proved us correct. Hordes of black money in new rupees 2000 notes have been found. Bribes have been given and taken in new rupees 2000 notes. There is no guarantee that black money will not be demanded or generated in future, or that bribes will not be given or taken in future in the new currency notes. I had also cautioned that the test of demonetization lies in the manner in which it will be implemented. It is now abundantly clear that the whole exercise was undertaken without forethought and planning, without consulting key officials, without understanding the crucial role of money in circulation, and without assessing the capacity of the currency printing presses to supply new notes. Besides, the seizure of bundles of new 2000 rupee notes is clear evidence of corruption at the level of the RBI, the currency chess, and the bank branches. Altogether, the whole exercise has been a case of total mismanagement, administrative collapse, and widespread corruption. In the last 50 days, the people have been put to enormous hardship and suffering. Among the worst affected are farm laborers, daily wage earners, the self-employed, and those who run micro, small, and medium businesses. Many of them have been economically ruined. They will require help to rebuild their lives. Yet, so far, the government has not uttered a word about compensating the people for the economic losses heaped upon them by demonetization. The government has tried to change the narrative from black money and corruption to a cashless economy. No economy can become or has become totally cashless. We support encouraging high-value transactions to adopt the digital mode, but to insist that even low-value transactions should go cashless is an absurd and undesirable goal. There are serious issues of privacy and cost to the payer and the payee. These issues require serious debate. Let me conclude by reminding you that the Congress Vice President Shri Rahul Gandhi raised some pertinent demands 2 days ago. the government is obliged to respond to those demands. In addition, I would demand that the government and RBI make public 1. The agenda note and the minutes of the meeting of the Board of Directors of RBI held on November 8, 2016, and 2. The note for Cabinet on demonetization placed before the Cabinet on November 8, 2016. I wish all of you a very happy New Year.
Finance Minister Mr. Jaitley yesterday said that the people of the country in large measure has supported this demonetization move, and to reinforce this point, he said that there has not been a single incident of unrest across the country. What is your call?
And what are the people supposed to do? They have to access their money. They have to get the money to keep the home fires burning. So what will they do? Throw stones at people? Or beat up the bankers? I think there's a mistake in assuming that people who are patient are not angry.
Sir, the finance minister also said that indirect taxes and direct tax collections have gone up. He's made that claim yesterday. Any comment on that?
Going by the budget papers and the numbers put out by the finance minister, I think the increase in direct taxes is more or less as projected in the budget. The increase in the case of indirect taxes is to a considerable extent attributed to the increase in levies on petroleum, diesel and petroleum products. I will, however, concede that some boost in tax revenues may have happened because once you say that illegal tender can be used to pay taxes,